This car next to me is about to make me money, and I don't even own it. But let me explain. My name's Blake, and I'm starting my flipping journey right here with my best friend's car. So let me show you. Sorry to interrupt, but let's give a little backstory here. I've never flipped anything before. This is gonna be my first flip. I've watched tons of people do it on YouTube. I love the content that people make of flipping stuff. And you know what? I think I can do it too. Maybe not as well, but I think I can do it. I realistically have two goals. I have one that's the realistic one, which is somewhere along this journey, I would like to have a Mazda Miata, the first gen, the NA. I just absolutely love that car. And the second one is a little bit more unrealistic, but I think we can get there. And let's just say the other one is a little out of my reach right now. But the key word is right now. But before any of that really happens, we gotta start somewhere, and we're starting with my best friend's car. So this is it. The 2012 Honda Civic Si, my best friend's car. And the way we're gonna go about this is I'm gonna take it on and do all the work to it. Hopefully we can end up selling this thing for about, I wanna say $10,000 to $11,000, hopefully. And I'll get 10% of whatever those profits are. And I'll use that money to buy the next car in the series. But there's something before that we gotta do, and I'll show you that at the end of this episode. So next up, let's talk about the exterior. Headlights, really foggy. They've gotta look better. So I'm gonna sand them down, clear coat them, and they'll hopefully be clear as day. But fog lights gotta be replaced, and the biggest problem, realistically, is the paint. It's not great. It's gotta get a polished compound and ceramic coat. On the interior, we've got this guy, the shifter. Not good. He's got to be replaced. The whole interior needs a deep clean. There's a lot of buttons that have the black, paint job off of it because of the finger oils. So I don't really know how much I can do about that. A lot of dirt on everything. So a good full clean on the interior is going to make this look amazing. First thing I tackled was the fog lights. The left one took a massive rock at some point and is completely shattered, so they had to go regardless. I'm not gonna lie, this was probably the easiest install I've ever done on any car in my life. Like, actually insanely easy. This took me not 5 minutes to do. $48 later, and the front end already looks 10 times better. Beautiful, look at that. So after my beautiful work with the fog lights, I figured I'd move inside and start on the shift boot and the shift knob. So first things first, I had to pop up the center console and bring the whole thing over to my workbench. Super easy so far. Then I had to unscrew the shift boot from the center console and remove 8 individual staples that for some reason Honda put on there. So that was fun. So then I grabbed the aftermarket boot and immediately realized it was way too long and I had to cut it down to size. And I poked some holes in there for the screws and I totally thought it was gonna fit. It didn't fit. It looked terrible. So that was 2 hours down the drain. So I'm standing there looking at something that I worked on for 2 hours and threw it in the trash. I pulled the OEM boot back out, put all the staples in after cleaning it, and then reinstalled it. But the problem that I didn't foresee was the only way to connect that to the shift knob was to put the OEM lock nut on there. So I had to zip tie it inside the boot, and then I had to twirl it around the entire center console just to get it all the way down. Because nothing could be simple. This definitely isn't the right way to do it, but it's the way that I did it, and you know what? I think it looks great. Last thing we did on day one was the window trim. The old trim was completely disintegrating. No rubber seal left whatsoever, just deteriorating plastic, and it was running along every window. Here's the thing about selling a car. Buyers are walking around and trying to find reasons to lowball you, and I'm not trying to give them that. The install was almost as easy as the fog lights. All you really had to do was pry up the old trim and the leftover clips and then push on some new ones. Does it make a huge difference from 20 feet away? No, but up close, you can definitely tell the difference between the car that's been neglected and one that's not. Day 2, I started off with getting this gunk on the trunk off the car. First tried floss, nothing. Pry tool next, nothing. Then I leveled up and got my hair dryer and the pry tool. That worked great. There was still a little leftover residue, so I hit Home Depot for some goods. So of course I grabbed some Goo Gone, then I got some painter's tape. Then I nabbed some 400, 800, and 2000 grit sandpaper. Grabbed some clear coat, and then we were gone. So after that, we hit the car wash for a little scrub down, and then as soon as we got home, we just took care of the residue, and that was it. So we started off day 3 with a full interior clean, because it really needed it. And to be honest with you, I definitely didn't film all of what I should have, but all you really missed was the fact that both seats had what looked like old coffee stains on them. And as soon as I hit them with the Bissell cleaner, part of me didn't think it was coffee. And there was also a mysterious hardened wax-like thing in the center console, which I hope was melted chapstick. But you know what? I don't know what happened in this car, and I don't want to know. But it looks damn good after I'm done with it. So after the interior, I hit the exterior now. And this hood is pretty bad. There's a lot of clear coat that's missing, and it's really faded, and I don't have a dedicated electric polisher, so I just hit it with my own hands, you know, some elbow grease, and it turned out all right, just with a little compound and polish. But after that, I just did a little bit of ceramic coat with the turtle wax spray. It's not exactly perfect, and it's not a real dedicated ceramic coat, but it made it shine, so that's what really mattered. Then on to the headlights. So I started this by grabbing some trash bags from the kitchen and then cutting them down to size. And then I taped around the headlights. I did this on both sides, and then on the next day I started the sanding process. So following a Chris Fix video, I grabbed my spray bottle and my 200, 800, and 2000 grit sandpaper, and I started to go to town on these headlights. And for not having an orbital sander or anything like that, I think I did pretty well. But this is where I messed up. I sprayed on the clear coat way too close and way too thick. And as you can see here, it started to look like scales. So I tried again on the left one, and the result was a little bit better, but still not good. So I let them dry and came back 2 days later, and they looked terrible. So I opt in for trying to resand them and do it again. This whole process took me way longer than I want to admit, but I think in the end it actually worked out resanding them, and we added a little coat of wax, some Carnauba, to hopefully make them shine a little bit better. Just finished up on waxing the headlights. They look good from like 10 feet away, but I think when you look up close, you're like, eee. So I did the best I can, but I think they just need to have new headlights.
Okay, let's go.
She's all done. This is it. Come on. She looks great. I'm actually so pumped right now. This is my first time really seeing the car out in the light, and I think it looks great. The inside looks amazing. Obviously it's not perfect by any means, but I think she'll sell quick and fetch a high price. So I'm excited. I took my pictures already. And now it's time to create the listing on Facebook Marketplace, and then we'll start on the next one, which I shall tease in the last little bit of this video. So, come on, she looks great. I got the listing up on Marketplace, took all the photos, wrote up a nice description with Claude, and listed it at $11,500. And then I waited, but not for long. The offer started rolling in super fast. This was one of the first times I got this, is this available? And then people would respond after that. Still, it was mostly low balls, but then we got a real offer of $10,000. I listed at $11,500 to hopefully get a $10,000 offer, so that's the number I could really work with. I'm feeling good, car looks great, buyer is serious, and we're close. Come to find out, my roommate that I'm selling the car for doesn't have the title. Sure, it's my fault for not asking beforehand, but I figured he wanted to sell the car and he would already have the title. The title was under a lien because he bought the car and financed it at a dealership. But the day that we found out that we needed the title, he bought out his lien and started the process of getting the car's title back. And so that's where we're at. Car is done, ready to go, and now we just have to wait till sometime in April when title gets to us. Part 2 is coming soon, and the only hint that I'm dropping about it is that majority of them are totally clapped out, but mine isn't. Please like and subscribe. I plan on doing a ton more of these flipping car videos, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you and have a great rest of your day.